Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. As Young and Restless murder mystery kicks off, the cold, menacing side of the spoiler comes to light. Young and Restless is set to embark on a murder mystery, with Genoa City's detective Chance Chancellor heading up the investigation despite the fact that he'd have no jurisdiction in Nice, France. But soaps are gonna soaps, so we not only need to prepare ourselves to suspend disbelief a tad, but also for someone to die, and for someone to be implicated in the killing. So, whodunit? Keep reading, having gathered as much intel as possible. From various Young and Restless previews, all signs point to Damien dying and a knife being involved. Kane, of course, would zoom to the top of the suspect list, given he'd just fired the man for planning to spy on him and is jealous of his involvement with his ex-wife, Lily. That said, it would be a little obvious for Kane to kill Damien and expect to get away with it under the circumstances. After all, he did lure him, along with the others, to the remote estate in Nice with murky motives. No, if he really wanted Damien dead, he'd at least get someone to do his dirty work for him. That's where our suspect comes into play. We all know Amanda is working closely with Kane, but she's highly unlikely to agree to take out anyone on his behalf, even if they are connected to Devon's family. The only other associate we're aware of is Kane's creepy assistant, Carter, about whom we know virtually nothing. Thankfully, during a recent interview with Michael Fairman TV, Carter's portrayer, Vincent Stalba, provided some very telling insight into his character, after referring to Carter as cold, menacing, robotic, very polished and professional. Stalba teased, "Carter is very loyal and he will do anything for his boss. So, whatever he needs done, Carter will make sure it gets done." This would be an innocuous observation if not for the fact that someone is about to be murdered, which then makes this level of devotion downright chilling. Might Carter take care of Damien as part of an elaborate plan put in place by Kane? Or perhaps Carter will simply take it upon himself to take out Damien, believing he's doing his boss a big favor. Either way, egad. Do you think Carter will kill Damien? Vote. Genoa City is no stranger to secrets, betrayals, and backroom betrayals that can destroy entire dynasties. But now, something darker has slithered into the shadows. A murder has taken place, and the mystery surrounding it is only just beginning. Whispers are swirling. Alibis are crumbling. And as the investigation heats up, one person is stepping into the spotlight in a way that no one, not even their closest allies, saw coming, because according to Young and Restless insiders, the cold, menacing side of spoiler is about to take center stage, and once it's unleashed, there's no going back. The crime that changes everything. It happened fast, and yet the reverberations have been felt throughout the entire canvas. The death wasn't just tragic, it was shocking. The victim was someone connected, someone who had leverage, secrets, and ties to multiple powerful players in Genoa City. While the show is keeping details close to the vest, we know the murder takes place at a high-profile gathering, possibly a Dumas-hosted event or a Chancellor Winter's strategic meeting. The vibe? Glamorous, sophisticated, deadly, and then it happened, a scream, a collapse, and a lifeless body on the floor. The culprit? Unknown. The motive? Unclear, but the aftermath? Explosive. As the police launch their investigation and the media begins to swirl, the true character of several Genoa City residents will be tested. And at the center of it all is, spoiler, no longer a background player or an unlikely bystander, but a suspect with an edge that's colder than anyone realized. Who is, spoiler? Really, for weeks, fans have speculated about this character's sudden shift in tone, subtle facial expressions, unexpected silences, controlling behavior behind closed doors. It was easy to dismiss as stress or a momentary lapse in judgment, but now, it's looking like a calculated transformation. Spoiler has always presented a polished facade, whether as a trusted advisor, romantic partner, loyal friend, or charismatic leader. But something has cracked. Beneath that charming exterior lies a master manipulator, someone who may have been playing the long game all along. Insiders say we'll begin to see flashbacks in coming episodes, moments where, spoiler, wasn't just near the victim in the hours leading up to the murder, but possibly alone with them, arguing, maybe even threatening them. And one chilling scene, in particular, is said to show a side of the character described in the script as cold, emotionless, as if nothing, and no one, truly matters. The motives begin to surface. The beauty of this storyline is how seamlessly it blends personal vendetta, corporate greed, and emotional devastation. And while the list of suspects is long, spoiler suddenly finds themselves near the top 4. Good reason. Here are a few motive-laced theories swirling around Genoa City. 1. The victim knew a secret, and not just a garden variety scandal. We're talking a secret that could destroy careers, reputations, or even end relationships. If, spoiler, had something to hide, and the victim was threatening to go public, the stakes may have been too high. Point 2. A love turned toxic. What if, spoiler, and the victim shared a romantic past that soured? Passion can curdle into rage, and betrayal often begets violence. Could this be a crime of passion disguised as a calculated kill? 3. To corporate espionage. There are whispers that the victim was ready to leak details about a powerful acquisition or illegal dealings involving Dumas Industries, Chancellor Winters, or Newman Media. Did, spoiler, kill to protect a fortune? Detective Chance Chancellor. On the case, there's one person who's not buying the charming surface anymore. Chance Chancellor, having stepped away from his relationship with Sharon and fully recommitted to his work with the Genoa City PD, Chance is poised to become the MVP of the murder mystery. Early spoilers reveal that he's disturbed by how calmly, spoiler, reacts to the tragedy. Point 1 scene, airing soon, reportedly shows Chance confronting, spoiler, in their office. The dialogue is tight, laced with implication. Chance, you didn't even flinch. Not when you saw the body. Not when we started asking questions. Spoiler, is that your version of an accusation? The tension? Palpable, and behind, spoiler, Versailles? A flash of menace that changes everything. The victim's identity, who died. At the center of this mystery is the still undisclosed victim, but fans are already speculating, and the list of possibilities is unnervingly long. Among the most likely, Alan Laurent, the recently introduced therapist with ties to Ashley's mental unraveling. If he learned too much, he may have paid the price. Heather Stevens, Daniel's former flame, who was getting too close to secrets she wasn't supposed to know. Chelsea Lawson, potentially caught in a love triangle that turned deadly. A surprise returnee, someone who came back to Genoa City to settle a score and never left alive. Whoever it is, their death will reverberate through multiple storylines, and possibly tie into larger arcs, including Dumas' rise, Victor's schemes, and Lily's dangerous proximity to chaos. The cold, menacing turn. Why now? We asked YNR head writer Josh Griffith to weigh in on the decision to pivot, spoiler, in this chilling new direction. We wanted to explore what happens when someone who's always been seen as stable, even underestimated, reaches a breaking point. This murder mystery allows us to peel back layers that fans didn't know existed. He continued, there's something thrilling about watching the audience begin to realize that maybe, just maybe, they never really knew this character at all. It's a bold move, but one that gives the show a jolt of urgency and true danger. Soap villains are nothing new. But villains who hide in plain sight, pretending to be allies until they strike? That's the stuff of classic daytime drama. Reactions from Genoa City's elite. As the investigation unfolds, every major player in town is going to feel the impact. Early scenes will feature intense group interrogations, whispered theories, and emotionally explosive fallout. Expect Nikki to question Victor about Dumas' possible connection to the murder, Lily to confront, spoiler, directly, and begin to wonder if she ever really understood them, Nick and Adam to clash over whether or not to protect a family member potentially involved, Sharon to offer surprising insights, perhaps from a therapy session or a moment of clarity, and let's not forget Phyllis, who will undoubtedly stir the pot, insert herself into the investigation, and possibly even become a suspect herself. Just for sport, fan theories are going wild as expected. The internet is ablaze with speculation about the identity of the killer, and why, spoiler, has turned so dark. Popular theories include, they've been planning this for months. Just look at that scene 6 weeks ago where the spoiler stared into the fireplace for 10 straight seconds. That was the switch flipping. What if it was self-defense, and they're just covering it up really, really badly? I think they're working with Dumas. This was an ordered hit. And the most bone-chilling, this wasn't their first murder. Just the first one they didn't clean up well enough. What's next? The mystery deepens as the murder mystery unfolds over the next few weeks. Expect twists, fake-outs, and a few red herrings designed to throw viewers off the scent. But ultimately, Griffith confirms, this won't be a drag-it-out-for-months kind of mystery.